Near some Wike, the FCT minister, right?
Threat, nothing. Fa.
What you people don't know is that Wike is the owner of the court.
Nobody in this state can push us out.
See, Fubara cannot fight Wike. Let him go 1 million times. Let all the APC stand by him. They will make him to lose.
So people came out to do counter protests that there's no insecurity in this state. Hey, if they explain Nigeria to you, you understand. One person they crazy. Either would they explain or you would they listen, because
Wike is building houses for judges. What does that mean?
Hello everybody, welcome back to Plan B TV News Gist and Blog. Sometimes I don't know why or what this man normally smoke before coming to altar to say all these kind of things. We're going to talk about Nigeria politics today. But first on our list is Abia State. Today, Bishop Climate Change came out to say that Fubara needs to submit to Nelson Wike because that is the only way he will remain in office. If not, Nelson Wike will definitely defeat him and he will unseat him and say, Pastor, why are you saying all this kind of thing? Now, God is saying you this one. He said, I'm not talking. Now, waiting here from the Holy Spirit. I want you guys to listen to what he said.
See, Fubara cannot fight Wike. Let him go 1 million times. Let all the APC stand by him. They will make him to lose. You will either humble yourself for Wike and let Wike do his wish and leave the rest for God. So next time, when you come back to this world, you will now become another Wike to any other person. So it's just vice versa. You don't know what Fubara must have done, maybe in his previous life, that is paying for now. The people who are blaming Wike, they don't ask questions. What has Fubara done in his past life that is paying now? Everyone says, everybody, you will pay for anything you have done. So Fubara should take it easy and humble himself. You can't fight him more. You go beyond necessary. I'm telling you, people who are saying I will do by you, stand by you. Oh, when you fall, they will leave you. You feel the pains only.
Now you have listened to what he said. Clement Elijah, or Bishop Clement Elijah, all of you know him, how he hates Peter Obi. He's the one that have been saying that Peter Obi put together, even if all the obedience in the whole Nigeria voted for Peter Obi, that it still prefer Bola Ahmed Tinubu to be president, that Peter Obi can never be president in Nigeria. Now, the clash between Nelson Wike and Fubara is endless. While Nelson Wike is trying to use the federal might to suppress Fubara, it was best advised for Fubara to decamp for PDP to APC in order to also have that federal might. And ever since that happened, Nelson Wike hands are tight. To the point that Nelson Wike have to use the State House of Assembly to try to impeach the city governor. But unfortunately, while they were holding that impeachment meeting, Fubara ran to Abuja to go and make some connection, and TINUBU called. And when TINUBU called, that did not sit well with the House of Assembly. They could not carry out the impeachment, and all of them, their hands are tied. And I want you guys to listen to the speaker. What he's saying, oh, rest now. If Bola Ahmed Tinubu want to do this, and he said, only the governor now has the power, we just rest. Let everybody just sit down. There's no need for the House of Assembly. I said, calm down. I want you guys to listen.
Enough is enough. If they want us to forget the legislature, we leave the legislature. Let only the governor and the deputy governor spend as they like, and eat our money and do as they like. Why were we elected? Why do we have the legislature? Why can't we be allowed to do our job?
The reason he's angry that he could not fulfill the bid of Nelson Wike, because both of them now, TINUBU don't involved now. Everybody, TINUBU need Rivers State vote in 2027. And TINUBU hands are tight. He needs to favor this, he needs to favor this. And the whole thing is now causing a lot of chaos. But I want you guys to watch what Nelson Wike said. He said, even if TINUBU takes side, nobody will tell him what to do. You must make sure that he unseats Fubara. I say, why? Say, man, I'm asking a question. I want you guys to listen.
Let me say what's wrong. Like The minority leader said, we never signed an agreement with the president. We never sat down with Mr. President. Nobody in this state can push us out. Nobody in this state can push us out. We have led this war from 2023. We have never reneged. There's no amount of threat that didn't come. We said, threat, nothing. Far.
Now that you have watched this video, I also want you guys to watch the response of Barrister Dality from VOP. What he said in all of this, we'll be right back.
Okay, now recently he made a bold statement. He said, no one can use me and dump me. Really? In apparent reference, to the president. Now, do you think that he can square up with the president?
Let me tell Wike and those supporting him, very, very soon, EFCC will knock on his door. Let me see how he will be clean. Very, very soon, EFCC will knock on Wike's door. And then his book of remembrance will be opened. And I want to see how the people supporting him now are going to defend Wike. Or didn't he commit acts of corruption in office? He made the confessions yesterday. Is that not true? When he was running his mouth, telling everybody what he did and what he did not do. Is that not an open confession? EFCC will use it against him. So let him be very careful. No, okay, he has confessed how he rigged the election, all the money he spent and all that. He is going to make what? Some explanations.
Now you listen to what he said. Governor Fubara have to remind Wike that he also belongs to the APC, which is the Federal Might APC. Not just that, because he's a governor and he's a member of APC, he's not the number one chairman of the APC in Rivers State. That nothing you can do. I want you guys to listen.
Today, I'm also very happy this morning. I'm not just a member of the All Progressive Congress. I am the number one. I have collected, listen, wait now, wait. I have collected my card and the form is 0001.
Now, what pains me in all of this, either Wike is doing that and Fubara, these are politicians, they are clash. But my pain is the youth of the River State taking stand with Wike because of the money Wike will share with them. Now, let's take that aside. How many of you also noticed what is going on in Abia State between Orji Kanu and the city governor, Otti, who is rebranding, developing, and changing the structures of the state? Orji Kanu wants to sit the sitting governor because he's overdoing. Why do you overdevelop this state like this? Don't you know in APC we don't want progress? And I want you guys to watch this particular Abia State. Some of Abia State youth singing solidarity with Orji Kanu and Benjamin, that they stand with them. I want you guys to watch. Do you know my pain is that how it's easy for this set of people to be manipulated easily. You just give them money for them to come out and chant and sing rubbish because they don't care. To them, I just take my money, but during vote, I will vote for them. And this person I will vote for. But that moment that you gather, you already give them force and believe that what they are doing is right. Have you ever imagined that they call for a meeting like this that nobody showed up? They will know that what they are doing is bad. But people will not care because of 5,000 naira, because of 2,000 naira. They will assemble themselves. Hunger in town is too much that they cannot just neglect that tempting money, because to them, 5,000 to you is nothing, but to these people it will be like 5 million. I want you guys to watch what Abia State Governor said.
refrain from making remarks about 2027. The only remark I would like to make is that 2027 is in the hands of God. So those who boast, I want to advise them to stop boasting. You know why? Because you may not be here in 2027. So if you want to play God, if you want to speak like God, not for God, well, I will leave you in the hands of God. So let us not distract ourselves. We have a lot of work to do. Let us focus on the mandate that has been given to us. Yes. And at the appropriate time, it is you that will decide who will lead you. Anybody who thinks that his will override the will of God and the will of the people, that person is a big joker.
Anyway, I want you guys to watch what Orji Kanu they are doing, but I want you guys to watch.
The governor said in an interview that people who want to take over from him should go and write their will. Tell the governor and say he should go and write his will first, because we are taking over. We are taking. He is a joker. The man doesn't know politics. The politics is what we are trained on. He's a banker. He should go back to bank. As far as I'm concerned, the governor is a one-term governor. He's a one-term. He's a one-term what? And it's concluded. He's a one-term governor. Abia people will speak in one voice. We are Abians. Nobody will not allow anybody to rig election there. It's one man, one vote. Have I ever asked you to rig election here? Since 1999, I never asked anybody to rig election for me, and I will never do it. We will stand by the will of the people. If other people reject us, we will go. If other people take us, we will join. Never. And I will be here to go house to house, room to room. The governor's press secretary insulted me. My brother have the right to run for governor. My sister have the right to run for governor. Any of you have to run for anything.
A state governor, how eloquent, either reading from the script or saying it whatever way. You see how eloquent it is. See the way he was talking. You want to listen. But Edo State governor will be seeing this particular video as AI video. How person will talk this kind of thing like this? Now AI, they will say yes. There's no manner. Now AI. The other one will say, Okpebholo is shining. Edo is shining. All those roads we see for Abia State. Now AI road. Those states flyover when they do for past 1 year is far better than every road in Nigeria, even the one when they London Bridge. Now let's talk about Edo State election. We have moved past the Abia State. Do you know that the snow protest that they hold in Okpebholo to call out the state governor that, oh, what you are doing is bad? The state governor did not just go there to cause chaos by arresting innocent people. He also organized and paid some hungry women and men or hungry people or indigene that far and near from villages, organize them and pay them to protest, to do pro-protest against the actual protest of calling the state that, oh, we need security. And these people said, no, we are okay with this security. I want you guys to watch how Ms. P reacted to this protest that people were chanting, Edo State is peaceful, Okpebholo is more peaceful, they're not the kidnappers. Even if they kidnap us, Edo State government is doing well. I want you guys to watch.
The concerned citizens marched through major marketplaces and streets in Okpebholo, sensitizing residents and passers-by that Okpebholo is peaceful following the deployment of military personnel and other security agencies to strategic locations and bushes across Esa land. They reassured the public that security has significantly improved and encourage residents and visitors to continue to live, work, and carry out their daily activities without fear. The rally made a stopover at the Secretariat of Esa West Local Government, where the local government chairman, Honorable Blessing Albert Ebodagi, addressed the crowd.
They start telling people, I want to appreciate evening to say you are not part of it. You will see them out, no hiding for criminals. Governor Wike has there, I'm a shaking yeah.
In a show of unity and support, the chairman of Eastern West Local Government was joined by.
So people came out to do counter protests that there's no insecurity in this state. Hey, if they explain Nigeria to you, you understand. One person they crazy. Either would they explain or you will they listen, because how are you coming out to do a counter protest that your state is safe, yet your children are dying, your sisters are being raped, your mothers are being killed in the farms, your men are being taken away? Come on now. Even if you want to twerk for government at the expense of your peace, your life, it's okay to feel and think that the whole issues are politically orchestrated, whether they go understand the English while they speak. These people, sometimes it's so difficult to help Nigerians. But yeah, listening, please, this is not how we are in those states. I don't know what's going on. But it's disheartening to see. It's bad. It's bad. So you know, bother now. The person we kidnap as key will make students come outside, come protest. Because now they forget saying a person they kidnap key the next day. Then students tire, come outside. As well, talking about the students, the Commissioner of Education called me yesterday, tried to explain the side of government, assured me that they were going to release them. But you know, then all they put government promise for mind. Government talk now, talk with the promise on top of bed. You don't count on it. And repeat after me. People pressure. You know they put pressure. Kai, una dey put pressure when not good for people body. Right pressure will make government to sit up. You see those your tag, your repost, your share. It's the kids, you know they let them be sleep. Cause they jam cause. Clap for Trump. Y'all put it out there. And thank God that everybody accepted it. However, 8 people have been released. It remained 30. According to the information he gave me this morning, I called him again this morning. I said, how far shall we? Bad person to bad people don't wake up. He said he's a man of his word. He keeps his words. That 8 has been released. 30 will be released today. They are doing the whole documentation processes. I say fingers crossed until the pressure continues. Let me tag Okpebholo. Let's not say nine. Here we as well we go tag. Now we tag now. We need our 30 people complete, right? Even those that are innocent, that are not students, let them find a way to also release them. When they say they burn this one, the thief go. Do you have evidence? I've not seen any picture. Have you seen any? Have anybody come to a point they say now this one I catch? I've been saying I just define scapegoats because government did it during answer. Let me not go there. Governments will perpetrate evil and then find people to tag and call thugs. We've seen it over and over again. That one don't concern me right now. It's just the people that are there. Trenches, help me add that pressure. Share this video, tag Okpebholo, call them. Imapadi, your thank you and a half now. And when it completes, we see everybody will not say, okay, oh, it don't complete. We'll move over to the next.
Our governor, Senator Okpebholo, has been championing and has been in the forefront of fighting insecurity.
Okpebholo is a bulldozer and really is bulldozing everywhere. Both Benin and Esaland and all the environment is working, and God will continue to be with him.
With the women of Esaland, we are fully with you.
The participants applauded the administration of Governor Okpebholo towards sustaining and protecting Ambrose Ali University, Ekpoma. They say they stand firmly behind Governor Okpebholo's administration and remain committed to peace, progress, and development in Edo State.
When you watch this, you say, that's what people mumu. It didn't hear that. The state governor have to analyze the CCTV footage, either right or wrong. He said that this is not how Fulani people kidnap people, but he knows this strategy, that these are not Fulani. These are some stage kidnapping, and I want you guys to listen to what he said.
Okay, now somebody came out from a car, entered his house, you kidnapped him. You did not even ask for us, or you did not ask for anything. The people that kidnapped this guy marked their face. That is not the traditional way of Fulanis. And he did not go far. They killed him. The next day, they came up with sentiment, protest, looting. This is not acceptable. We must make sure that we bring these people to book. We must go after them. The way we are going after the kidnappers, the same way we will go after them. Because we don't even know whether they are the one aiding them. We don't know whether they are the one giving them information. By the time we finish this operation that will happen here, these things will stop in essence as a whole.
Okpebholo did not just end in analyzing or organizing protests to tell people that he's doing well. He also went further to go to hostels to start arresting students. Arresting students because they protested and cried out for the insecurity, that they are tired of being kidnapped. They are tired of not being able to sleep at home. They are tired of not being able to move from one place to another without being fear of kidnap. I want you guys to listen to what the state governor did in arresting these people. We'll be right back.
Okay, very briefly. Yesterday, you brought a story, a video about a man, I think, who was kidnapped as he was entering his house. And there have been reports of, all kinds of kidnapping incidents in Edo State, on the basis of which people living in the Ekpoma area decided to protest. Now, every citizen is entitled to state protection. Every citizen is entitled to security. We have seen the exasperation on the part of average citizens of Nigeria, reacting against the fact that life has become very short. Nobody is safe. Even if you are sleeping in your home, you could be kidnapped. And it affects all categories of citizens. So the main issue here is insecurity in Edo State. Now, these students were arrested in the early hours of the day on the grounds that, they were guilty of malicious damage and also armed robbery. And the students, their main defense is that, one, they are not even involved in the protest. That if anything, if any protest occurred, that protest was hijacked by hoodlums. And it was, these hoodlums who were responsible for whatever damage and acts of violence that may have attended the protest. The third point is that protest is a legitimate right under the Constitution. The people have the right to express themselves as long as they are not violent. But here in this case, these students were rounded up and taken to the court, and the court has now remanded them in prison. Ubiaja Correctional Center, you called it. We can only demand a number of things. One, that there must be fair hearing. Two, they are entitled to bail. That should also be granted. They should not become awaiting trial persons in whatever correctional center that they have been detained at. And, of course, their right to defense must also be respected. Understandably, the parents are unhappy. They are grieved. You could see the family members there, also lamenting. But what is important is that this kind of situation is preventable. And it is for government to play its part of making sure that this country is safe for everybody, as President TINUBU has promised again and again. Nobody should have to go and, protest on the street or be accused of malicious damage or acts of violence just because people do not feel safe. That is the major point. We all need to be safe. Whether we are in Ogidi or we are in Abeokuta or where is that your village? Odogbolu?
Standard.
This
Everyone
is the point.
should feel safe.
Yes. You don't have a village?
Oh, yes, I do. Odukwane.
Odukwane. Whether it's in Odukwane.
I think the part of the story we are missing is the way the security forces reacted to the protest. So there's a story of Osage Abraham, 32-year-old, that is currently receiving treatment at Yeromele Medical Center in Ekpoma because he was shot by a military officer during the protest. The question is, since NSAS, the likes of Femi Falana-Essien has always spoken about the fact that Nigerian police lacks the capacity and our security forces lacks capacity to be able to handle protests. One would have thought, how did they handle the protest? Were they water cannons? I'm definitely sure there was no water cannons. What were the other methods they used to be able to quell the protest? Why will you resort to the use of live rounds being fired? You see, when we say Nigeria happened, what we are just saying is a system defect and a system error. But you see, the emergency lovers of Nigeria that do not understand system engineering will say we are demarketing Nigeria. And that's why the delusion is on them. Why is it that most protests we have in the first place results in this? Secondly, what are they protesting for? Insecurity. I have crisscrossed that area from Urua to Ubiaja to up the way to Ikeke. Across that axis.
and there's massive level of insecurity. I used to travel around that area before. Today, I can't try it again without police escort. Not just 1 or 2 or 3 vans of police. It's not today they've been protesting around that Obiaja, Ekpoma, Irua area. In fact, women have come out to protest. When the governor got in there, they were protests. They've been protests, but till today, they've not been able to find a solution. The question you should ask is, why is it that the police does not respond on time to bring people that are kidnapped back home? You saw the story of the video of the man that was kidnapped in his home. Why has the police not made effort? Why has the military not made efforts? We are so quick. You can see how funny Nigeria has become. We are quick to arrest protesters that protest against insecurity that the government can solve. While the bandits, we negotiate with them. The states, like Katsina State, negotiate with the criminals. When 16 hunters were killed, the governor of Edo State was quick to go and do commiserations in Kano.
Right.
But people are being arrested, people are being kidnapped, and nothing comes out of it here. So it's a consistent effort, and you cannot ensure, and you cannot tell the people not to pray, because they will still protest more, and the students of Ekpoma will still protest more, except that level of insecurity stop. But it's not stopping anytime soon, because the authorities are not responding to the issue. There are many cases. Look at the case of the couple kidnapped. That case is still there. Only, I think the wife has been released. The husband had to sell his home. People are now selling their homes to raise ransom.
Yeah.
And this is happening.
Yeah, I mean, we've talked about kidnappings and abductions in Edo State so many times. So now these calls are just growing louder and louder.
Now, the state governor did not just also end here. You listen to what the Arise TV News said. Now, these are the presidents. Some of them did not even have hands in none of this, but the state governor want to prove points. How dare you turn the poster of Bola Ahmed Tinubu that will make me to get that 2.5 million votes? The state governor went further to the next stage. What did he do? He go after the student union, come confess, tell them say the Ekpoma is very peaceful, no kidnapping. If you not talk, I don't release anybody. Even you go still there. I want you guys to listen.
My name is Osade Bamerizoje, the student union president at Abusani University. Contrary to popular claims, the protest was not organized under the aegis of the student union government or the National Association of Nigerian Students. It is quite pitiable that most persons who want to link what has actually transpired to the student community. So we are here to officially debunk that students did not organize any protest. So the Edo State government want to appreciate you for your intentionality as well in making sure those students are being released as soon as possible.
Like the student union president rightly said, that protest that was organized by the group of people who are not our students, I think the law will take its course. For this, for our students who have been arrested, we thank His Excellency for giving up his promise that they will be released as soon as possible. And for the students before now, we had engaged them, and they said they were not part of that plan. And we even invited all and sundry to the round table talk, the so-called Conway communities. They didn't turn up. So we believe that whatever happened in Ekpoma was not part of the students' plan. So they were done by people who refused to leave Ekpoma community.
Now you have watched the whole video. I'm going to draw the curtain here. I don't want to talk or explain too much. People always complain that my video is too long, but everything that happens for Nigeria is too much. I always want to put all videos in one place instead of me posting like 6 to 7 times a day. Some people post like that. Some people post like 7, 6 times. But me, I just like to combine all video and just make it once a day. Anyway, what are your thoughts about all of this? Please comment it in the comment section. What do you think about the bishop that said that Fubara should submit to Wike? What do you think about the Wike and Fubara clash? What do you think about the Abia State governor that is doing well, but Orji Kanu said no, they don't want development. Stop developing the road that is bad. I'm the one that make it bad. I did this 1999. So why are you reconstructing and maintaining those roads? I don't want it. For that reason, for you to give these people road, I must make sure that I unseat you. What do you think about that? What do you also think about Edo State governor that is angry that they turn a billboard of Bola Ahmed Tinubu and him, that is the only way he could have get that 2.5 million votes. What are your thoughts about all of this video you just watched? I'll be waiting for you in the comment section. Until we meet again, peace out.